Hello everyone! I'm super excited because I just released the demo of Trouble of Tabu. So yeah, you can start playing it. You can just download it from Steam. Once you search for Trouble of Tabu, you see a little green button, download demo, and it should install it, and you know the rest. So what's inside the demo? It's the first 30% of the game. It's the first two game modes. And yeah, it gives you a good idea of what the game is actually about. So what is actually the game about? Well, that's what I'm going to show you right now. It's a Foddian game, so that means that it's a very hardcore game or a very difficult game. Very unforgiving. You can fall down and you have to you can lose huge chunks of progress, etc. So yeah, let's just get started. So like I said, there are in total 4 game modes, but there are only 2 game modes unlocked in the demo.
In the shadowy depths of a forgotten cave, Sultan Tabu discovered a sword of unparalleled beauty. Unbeknownst to him, the blade was cursed, binding his fate to its sinister power. As his fingers closed around it, the ground shuddered, and the cave began to collapse. Now, to break the curse, he must return the sword to the highest point in the world. A perilous journey that would test his strength and resolve. Ah, a new bearer of the curse. How delightful. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the malevolent force now bound to you. The one who will make your life a living nightmare until you return me to the highest point in this wretched world. Along the way, I'll whisper in your ear, taunt your every move, and laugh at your every misstep. So prepare yourself, dear bearer. This is going to be a long, arduous, and wonderfully miserable journey. Welcome to your new reality. Try not to lose your mind.
Alright, so this is Tabu. He's a little sultan. He can bounce off his sword. Depending on how you hit the ground, he bounces in a certain direction. And the sword can rotate freely around you in a 360 degrees manner. Yeah, and that's how we just try to get over certain challenges. Like a real Foddian game, the base mechanic is very simple, but hey, difficult. Easy to learn, hard to master, what was it? Something like that. Right. So this game has checkpoints, as you saw right now. That's just got the first checkpoint. So that also means this game has lives. At least this is true in the first 2, depending how you look at it, 3 game modes. And the last game mode, there are no lives, there are no checkpoints. You're basically completely on your own. You have to do it entirely without dying. So that's where the real fun begins. In this game you have different types of jumps. You have a normal jump, you can jump when running, you jump a little bit further as you can see, and of course you have sword jumping. Whee! Sword jump. The game is mostly designed around sword jumping. Like here you can jump to this island like with a normal jump, but for this one you have to use the sword jump. Voila.
Are we there yet? No? Well, keep climbing, mounted goat.
So during the game the sword talks to you. It usually is very sarcastic and it really doesn't believe that you can do it because you're an old man, like you're fragile. But hey, slowly the further you get, the sword notices like, hey, maybe this old timer still has some energy, some spirit in him, and it starts to become more positive. Some life, yes. If you play the game, play the demo, please, it would help me so much if you could give some feedback, like what you liked about the game, what you didn't like about the game, etc. Like everything is welcome, of course. Just be honest. That's the best thing that you can do. Like, your honesty makes my helps me to improve the game. And if you liked it, it would also help me a bunch.
I hope you brought a
if you could leave
parachute.
a
Just kidding.
comment on
There's
Steam
no
as
way
well.
down.
Tell you what you liked. Would really appreciate it. Also, please share it with your friends. It's of course also very helpful for me. Like, word of mouth is still the best way of marketing. If you can manage to do that, well, then maybe I can make in the future even a Trouble of Tabu too. I'm really thinking about it. I even already started working on it a little bit. It's not entirely true, but no, it's kind of true. I really have a really cool idea for another game. For the sequel. Actually.
I've seen snails move faster than you, but at least they know where they're going.
So this game, as you can see, exists out of several zones. This is, well, the zone that's mainly focused around swords. Each zone has basically its own team. You have a zone that's designed around, focused around swords, around floating objects. There's one in the temple. Oh, oops. In total 10. And of course, the further you go, the more difficult it becomes.
Ow!
No. Okay, I'm still fine.
They say every journey begins with a single step. Yours just happens to be a never-ending climb.
Huh? Yes, I did it. So, I'm really looking forward to hear everyone's feedback. Like, it's just fun, right? You made this little product, creature, whatever you want to call it, and it's finally, I'm finally able to release it, let it go, let it live its own life. All right. Already Blessed Bloom Forest, Blessed Bloom Woods. So, the theme of this zone is actually exploding flowers. I also don't know why. I'm not a florist, nor a demolition expert. Again, this is actually the last zone I will show you guys, that I want to show to you guys. Everything else you have to do, you have to figure out yourself. I think that's the most fun way, right?
Onward and upward, but mostly upward, forever.
Yeah, I really like the music of this game as well. Huge shout out actually to Bryce Atkinson from Fiji HD Remix. He really did an amazing job and it was very pleasant to work with him. Thank you again. So, and I think this is where I will almost stop the stream or the video, whatever you want to call it. Yes.
Look on the bright side. If you don't make it, at least you'll have some killer calf muscles.
Oh, what might be completely forgot to say, you can play it with a controller and you can play it with a keyboard and mouse. So whatever you prefer, it both works fine. I have friends who play it with a keyboard and mouse. I personally play it. I prefer it with a gamepad, but it has more to do with the fact that it's just easier for me. Like, I'm used to it. And I also play it quite often. I have a beamer, for example, and I play it from a distance. So it's not that easy to play a game while sitting behind the beamer. Okay,
Remember, it's
thank
not
you.
the destination that matters, It's the journey, and your journey is hilariously futile.
Okay, thank you again. If you played, please leave some feedback, and hope to speak to you all soon. And have a nice day. Bye bye.